Oh my goodness, people there already? How'd you get there already? I just tuned in. Wow, that's terrific. Well, I just got off a call with a Let's Go Help member, and boy, he's got credit card debt, he's got debt on his farm, his wife has left him, and he's 70 something years old like me, and so problems. It's being resilient. I think that's what life is all about. Hello from Missouri. Hello from New Jersey. Oh, and we got Let's Go Help members too, I hope. Yeah, there you are. Hey, Let's Go. How many years have you been doing this? Well, I've been doing it 30, 40, 50 years, something like that. 76. I had a whole bunch of businesses first. I had a software. I got an MBA in computers back in the 70s. I had a software company that failed, another company that failed. Happy to see you. Let's go Astros. Whoa, they don't say that here in Washington, D.C. Anyway, welcome to D.C. Oh, Luis. Oh, nice. But, yeah, I had a oh God! From coming back from Vietnam, a bunch of us MBA students started an information business. I failed at that. Started a software company, failed at that after I got my MBA. Remember first seeing you on Fox 5 in New York City? Yeah, I was a regular on Fox 5. I used to do them lots. They came, every time I came to town, they'd do it. They were very nice to me. And even when the state of New York tried to beat me up, they were nice. Watching the game and your chat, nice. What's the score in the game? Yeah, I'm not a much. I finally caught a live. Yes, you finally caught me live. Oh, so anyway, my business stuff. Yeah, I always wanted a business. I'd sell hot dogs on the mall as long as I could feed myself. I'm just a terrible eat. That's what I found out. And I best work for me. Let's go Astros World Series. Well, what's the score? Tell me the score. Any information on investing in real estate? Yes. Sean Harris, that looks familiar. Yes, I got lots. And whether you use me or not, remember, don't go to a seminar at all. If you're investing in real estate, don't take a seminar. No. What you do really, Houston 2, Nationals 1. What inning is it? What inning is it? They just started? I guess it can't be too far. I'm at left door, 1345 Estuary. So come on, so much fun. All right, I'm on Prospect. No, not Prospect. I used to live on Prospect. Columbia Road. You know, from the grill from Ipanema is on Columbia Road. Apartment building right across the street. We're gonna have a Halloween party that we're throwing down in the lobby too on Halloween night. It's a what do you call it? It's a happy hour, Halloween happy hour in the apartment building. I want everybody to come in the apartment building and friends of people who live here. It's like a dorm. I've never lived like this. You know, I've been in fancy apartment buildings, you know, where nobody talks to each other. This is so friendly. It's great. Any information for workers who got laid off? Yes, the first thing you want to do right now, Ellen, is go to the Career One-Stop Center. Find out what they have. They have really, you know, unemployment money besides that, and there's 4 different kinds of unemployment you can get. So you want to learn all that, and then plus training money for free. There's so much stuff there. So you want to do that. Make an appointment to see somebody belly to belly. This is my first live chat. I find your information helpful. Thanks, Steiny. Well, if anybody is interested, you know, my closed Facebook group, and I'm really happy about it. I think that's the one thing I'm going to be investing myself into for the next 20 years. If I got that much, maybe at least 15. Hey, I'm looking great. Hope you're doing great. I am, Frank. Oh, Frank, you're a Let's Go Help member. I remember you. The Sykes channel is hi everyone. Oh yes, didn't you drop off the Let's Go Help? I forget. Looking for ideas how to receive money from the government to start a business. Well, you may. lots of programs for money to start a business, but you may or may not need that. But new suit, not really, maybe a couple of years old. My new ones are going to be hearts. See, that's what's coming down the road. All my new suits now are going to be hearts. So I'm going to have more heart suit. So it is, I mean, go through, I mean, there's a couple of places you want to start. One is go to a meetup. They have entrepreneur meetups all over the country, you know, and that's meetup.com, and go there and just start hanging around people do stuff. Because if you're just hanging, you know, using the stuff in your head or using, you know, searching the internet for stuff, you're not going to get good stuff, believe me. And you don't want that stuff, because it's just people who know how to develop a story and convince you need them to help you start business, and you don't know better, so we do what I do. That happens to me too all the time. So you don't want to do that. You want to go to a meetup, so you have people like you that will tell you for free, yeah, that's full of shit, this is a maybe, and what to do. And remember, everything in life is maybe. There's no perfect, nobody can tell you this is going to be your success, but you have to build that yourself. And the other one is your local county. Your local county has a business development center. They want you to start a business, because if you start a business, you're successful, you're going to hire people. Yeah, create jobs. Yay. And then these people get reelected if everybody's happy. And you know, have jobs. Yeah. Andre, do you still do the $60 grant free money report specific to your state? Yes. I have one for like all the programs in your state. That's like $70. I got one for business. That's about $70. I have one for real estate. So buying real estate, buying a home, all that kind of stuff. And that's $60. Yeah, I still do that. But really, I think the best thing I have nowadays is what's on my closed Facebook group, which is called Let's Go Help. And let me give you here's where to get the research. Well, I can't, won't let me print. Say something. Yes, I want to. Okay, here's the reports are at Let's Go Tutor. That's the reports. And then this free, that's the free, that's a common, Let's Go doc. Gotta know how to spell Let's Go. LESCO.com/Let's Go Help for membership. And membership is $20 a month. You know, come and go as much as you want. And if you think I'm screwing you, ripping you off, I'll give you your money back. Don't worry about it. I just want to educate people as many as I can before I die, trying to help people. I don't have a magic answer for everybody, but I want to help you find your magic answers for you. Nobody has a magic answer for you. Everybody will say they do, but I think that's full of shit. Excuse me. You probably heard worse from me from that already. But you look at my videos, I just put one up about how I'm the only financial consultant that says I'm wrong, that I'm not professional. I think that's stupid. Being professional, you're not human. So I'm wrong. And what was there something else besides being wrong? What the hell else did I say? I'm wrong. Boy, I just don't know. I'm getting old, man. I hope I can still do this for 20 years. But I keep getting energy, so I must be able to do something. YOU2UBE. What is it? But I am wrong. Everybody is wrong. And that's why then you'll see, you'll spend the money, because see, they have to pretend, they have to convince you that they know the answer to everything, so they could charge you a lot of money. See, if they say, you know, which I say, hey, I don't know what will work, what don't work, and a lot of times I'm wrong, because everybody is, that, you know, it's hard to charge a lot of money. I don't want to charge a lot. I want to make a living, you know, and that's what I want to do. Because if I'm not making a living, that means my value, I'm doing the wrong thing in life because if nobody wants to pay for what I do, then why do it? If it's not of help value, if it's just pleasing me because I think it's good to do it, that's not good in life. I'm the financial, I make mistakes. Okay, I'm wrong, I make mistakes, and I'm not professional. That's it. So I make a lot of mistakes. People get my emails know that because I sent something out, it's all screwed up. Oh God, I screwed up doing it. You can't remember, right? Strong. Your laugh is awesome. Well, thank you, lady. Do you hear me when you open the window? Is that when you hear me? I subscribe to you because I think you're a great thing for normal people. Providing a corporate service to the masses with a desire is great. Well, thank you, Andre. I think that's what I'm trying to do. See, I used to do this stuff for Fortune 500 companies, and I used to, like what I charge $10 for now or $20, I used to charge 10,000. They'll pay it because they're making gazillions out of it. But I don't want to be that. Because those rich people don't have fun. I can't go and pick my nose and whatever, they think I'm not sophisticated. I don't give a shit. I'm human. And I want to be around humans. Rich people are robots. And I think that's another thing about being professional. That's being a robot. And we have enough problems with robots now taking over. We don't need people to act like robots. We need people to act like humans. And I think that's why we're all told to act like robots at our workforce because everybody wants us to be, cookie cutter like everything else. And then I think, when you're holding yourself back because you don't want to act like a human, you want to act like, your company tells you to act. Well, that must hurt. I mean, that's holding stuff in. That's not being you. So you spend, 8 hours a day trying not to be you. It's hard, man. No wonder people are sick and get heart disease and all kind of ailments. Oh, Fatima, how are you? Thanks for all the valuable information. I went to Challenger today. Yeah, I just saw your note. I think I made it. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Maybe I'll meet you someday. You think so? Andre Sparrow, I subscribe to you because I think you do a great thing for normal people. Normal people. I think all people are normal. They're just trying not to act it. What do you recommend for someone trying to get out of collections debt for poor choices years ago? Well, that sounds like a bad marriage, right? You bite the bullet. First thing, the one you don't do is spend any money doing that. Now I just came out with a report about the people that will debt relief. Don't spend any money on debt relief. You get all that free. How do you find it? You can call 311 locally and find a nonprofit debt relief firm who doesn't charge you money. See, if you go to debt relief to get out of this trouble, they're going to take 20% of what you owe anybody. You don't want to do that. You don't have to do that. So don't do that. And find the local nonprofits that do that. You go to HUD.gov. There's another way to start looking. And if one's bad, you just go to another one, man. It's a numbers game. It's like dating or whatever. You have a bad date, you don't go back, and you try again somewhere. Do you have any advice for fighting those debt collectors? Yes. Number one is go to the ftc.gov, ftc.gov, and you'll see your rights in dealing with when I come to DC. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Do you have any, about coming to DC? Those people I looked for, I took a picture of their office at DC. Did you ever do anything with them? I'm curious if they were any good for you or not. I had a very biased opinion, but that's just me. You can't trust me. See, that's because I'm wrong a lot of times. There are times I'm wrong. I've written 100 books in my life, okay? And only 10 have made money. And every one I do, I swore that was going to be a bestseller. Now I've had 2 New York Times bestsellers, but that's out of 100, and only 10 that made money. So I'm wrong 90% of the time. See, and experts won't tell you that. They'll just try to make you believe that they're right. And I think that's a disservice to humanity. Being you're right. If there is a God, that's the only person who could say they're right. The rest of us are struggling with no fucking idea. And we have no right. It's like telling somebody else what to do in life. Man, we don't even know what to do with our own life. What gives us the audacity to tell somebody else to do with their life? Yeah, that's just crazy. I believe that your society is progressing more towards financial independence from ourselves and not from employers. Financial from Yeah, I think we are too because nobody wants to hire anybody and no job is safe anymore. So it's easier to be a freelancer and to have 5 clients than to have a normal job and one boss who doesn't like you one day because of your color of your socks and fires you and you else, laid off. And actually, banks are starting to realize that too. You're more secure being a freelancer and having 4 or 5 clients than you are at a job with only one boss, who could fire you. Kiki, good. Value, what challenges today? Oh yeah, how was that challenge? Good. A person diagnosed with if a person diagnosed with mental, can they file for a long-term disability? Who can they go to? Well, mental illness is a serious disease that's becoming more popular now. Not popular, but we're starting to understand it more. I think that's what it's all about. And even in young people are having a lot of problems with mental illness too, and like in high schools and stuff like that. Okay, how do you find out if you're eligible for that disability or not? What I would do is go to maybe a good place to start. If particularly if you don't have a lot of money, is go to your community action agency. Every county has what's called a community action agency, and I would go to them and see. There again. I would go to your county community action agency because they know about that. They know about the programs. If not, then you just call up. Disability out Social Security? I don't know, but your state. You call your state Department of Health. And that's what you ask them and look for. But you want to get some nonprofit to help you through that, to see your options or what it is. I mean, I'm sure, if it isn't now, that it will be soon. But it's degrees. There's all ifs, ands, or buts to everything like that. Wish more people wanted to make a living and live comfortable rather than pursue luxury and excess. That's what led me away from the corporate world. Yeah, no, I think you're right. So many times I wake up, what the hell am I doing all this for? It's sort of like all this stuff and everything. I felt, hey, when I really look, I'm really trying to impress other people instead of, providing something or helping other people. You're trying to impress your friends or relatives or whatever. And bigger car. Why do you want a bigger car? You just got to get down the street. Why do you need a bigger house? Well, that stuff never stops. You'd be Scrooge McDuck and piling up dollar bills down in the basement. And it's to me, money and all that stuff. It's like ice cream. You never get enough, and it's hard to self-regulate it once you start. All those good things in life, or that we think are good, right, are really bad for us. In moderation, they're fine, but they're addictive, and then that's what happens, and we keep doing that, and then there's never enough. I don't know what these people do with $1 billion, except show off. So that's what, that's why I think you're right. People are just accumulating more money. There's so many people making $1 million. I know, like in my neighborhood, I know lawyers and people like that making millions of dollars. What they're doing all that. And actually, because there's this, and both kids are private schools, they did yada yada yada. And they feel they're struggling, and they want to have $2 million. So it never stops. And so the guy, with $2 million and $5 million wants a jet plane. No, I got to have a bigger one. And what is that? I think we're here, and that's what's nice about getting old, is that, boy, it's all about giving, I think, and that's what life is. And the more you give, the more you feel better. Fatimo, how are you? And it's selfish. Giving to me is the most selfish thing you do in life because it feels so good. So that's what we do. I believe that our society's progressive. That's right. Okay, let's go. Miss you. You've been a while. Hope you are well. Yes, April. Thank you for your wisdom and leadership. Oh, nice to say, Josh. I mean, I'm just, two-bit huckster struggling through life. Uh, but it's, oh, I don't know. It's fighting to be authentic. I mean, this is what the suit is all about, tell you the truth. This is me inside, and I had a fight to get it out of me because there's no encouragement. I mean, somebody said, what do you think if I just put on a suit and look like a clown all day? Well, you never get a good job. You'll never do that. And I did. When I first started wearing these, I lost millions of dollars because people didn't think. I was doing a lot of TV at the time, and people said, oh, you have to be serious. You can't do that. And I just had to do it. And so I gave up lots of money doing that, but then more came. And I think that's what life is and now I see, I don't know if I'm going to have any more of those real hard decisions. And if you follow your heart, but it's hard because we want to use our head, and people say it's dumb. Mikasa, that's awfully nice of you. Excellent researcher, law topics. What are the best practice tips you suggest for where to start in research? Well, it depends. When you Google, if you're using Google, just start by never going to a .com or by only going to a .org or a .edu or a .gov until you really know your subject. Because otherwise somebody's going to sell you something. You didn't get to finish your advice on the debt collectors. Federal Trade Commission. Go to ftc.gov and find out how to deal with debt collectors, because they're breaking the law all the time when they call you. They don't know, and you could get $1,000 from them, from breaking the law. So understand your rights there, so you know how to deal with them, because they're a pain in the ass, and all they do, I mean, you're just a digit to them, and they know they work on commission, so they're just going to bang you until you give up. And there's other ways. And then what to do is get to a good, not anybody who's not a debt relief person that's going to take 20% of your money. You need somebody that will work with those credit card companies and everybody else to get that down. So you could get debt relief, from credit card companies and everybody, and there's ways to do that too, to make sure to see if you're eligible for that, to get debt relief. And then you get also the rates down. So you get this elephant that you have down to maybe a fraction of what it is now. And then, you're going to have to pay up. There's nobody in the government that says, oh, you have a lot of credit card debt. Oh, okay. How much is that? Let me write you a check. Okay, that's what? Oh, 17,000? Sure. No, that doesn't. See, the money is if you have for other things, like you have problems, emergency, you can't pay rent, can't pay utility bills, things like that. Emergency money is there. Then other things, that money to pay, like tuition and stuff like that, to school, training money, education, housing, repairs, and stuff like that. It is what the cash is for. Starting a business. Let's see, I'm going to post in the Facebook group a pic I made of Mineral Monster, and it looks like you. Oh, really cool. Okay, the research. Yeah, law topics. Well, law topics, find say it's a law topic, okay? And say it's about labor law or something. Call your state labor office or call the Department of Labor in Washington, D.C. and say, hey, I want to know about, layoffs or whatever it is. They write the laws, so call somebody like that. Call your elected official. They'll do the research and find it for you. See, what I spoke to a librarian about an hour ago and doesn't have any idea about how you get funds through local government. Well, yeah, a lot of people don't know that. But you just start, and it's like anything else. You start, they say no, you keep looking. It's digging, and that's, you could start with 311 is another thing. That's local. That's a local database of all the nonprofit and government offices that help individuals. So you could go, like mental health, you have a mental health problem, Well, look, you could do mental health and then see that. And oh, maybe that's it. Somebody want to know about mental health and SSI. They would know. So you look under 211 in your local area, 211.org, and call them up on the phone. You look at your mental health problems. So the people who provide mental health services would know what the laws are locally for that. Why grant writing so tricky? It is not. You don't worry about writing a grant unless you're a nonprofit organization. You know, and that's all. But get that out of your head. You do not have to write a grant. 90%, 80, 90% of the money is not free money. Is not even called grants. You know, and then of those that grant money that's even called grants, yeah, then that's a very small amount, and that's why you don't want to worry about that unless you have. The only time you worry about the grant is that, hey, okay, here looks like a place that I could get money, okay, and they give you the application. Holy shit, I can't fill that out. You know, then you need a grant writer. Don't worry about it. I mean, most grants, you know, for individuals particularly, and even for business, just a few pages, fill in the blanks. You know. And then even like, okay, there's grants for artists. You know, you get like $20,000 to study your art or whatever the hell. I've seen people fill that out in crayon, you know, and get money. You know, it is we have so much stuff in our head because that's why, you know, the title of this is reading news, not Google. You go to Google and you're just not getting stuff. There's no opportunities there. There are people just selling you stuff there. Or they're trying to, you know, point you in somewhere. Talk about fake news. All of Google is that because you can't find the real news in there. Live finally. Well, hi, hello. Elements Group LLC. Hi, Michelle. Hi, William. Why is grant writing so tricky? And don't forget, if you do find some place that you think it's a problem, you could get a copy of somebody who filled out the grant last year. That's public information in the government. The government is us, so we own everything in the government. Okay, so you have a right to it. Live stream finally made it. Yes, William made it. And who made William? Oh, somebody, nice fella, gave me a $5 tip. Now that's terrific. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to look at your way. Rhonda, oh, Shonda, Rise Esoteric Channel, oh, cute. To most of us, just starting to research any topic, it can be overwhelming at times. I guess I want to know if you do anything in particular that helps focus. Yes, every topic's like that. Just don't jump on. The main thing is just do not spend money until you know everything. And that's why I say when you're researching, make sure you're only going to .gov, .org, or .edu. Anything else is going to charge you money, and you don't want that because you don't know enough to know what's you can get free yet. And so that'll take some time to learn. Anything takes time. We all want a shortcut, right? We all want to make $1 million by next Tuesday, you know, and so that's why you see ads. Be a millionaire by next Tuesday. Hi, Matthew. Good day and welcome. Oh, like Shasha Shag. Yeah, I thought you stopped. Whatever. Okay. Oh my God, I didn't know that. You didn't know what's wrong. What didn't you know? Anthony Dumpster. My father died last. Is there a way I turn to the financial assistance to bury him? He's in Jamaica. Well, maybe. See, most of that would be in Jamaica, you know, if they have it. See, every state, every county, usually counties and states have money to help burials. So maybe what you do is you find the one in your state, you start there, and you ask them and say, okay, my father has to be buried in Jamaica. And you ask them for burial expenses. Okay. Now, how do you find that? It's usually at the county health department. Start with your county health department about burial assistance. And just say burial assistance. That's why when you're looking for help, you shouldn't say anything about grants and stuff like that, because they call it so many different things that you don't. Because that's why they say grants, the applications for grants are complicated. Yes, a lot of them are, because they're the ones for nonprofits. See, 80% of the money is not even called grants. So like that burial assistance, that's free money. That's not even called a grant, but they'll give you, $5,000 to help you bury somebody. So you thought you'd have to write a big complicated grant application. You don't. So that's why we just have stuff in our head, and you don't know. And that's why it takes patience and work to discover. And just don't assume what's in your head is reality. See, what you think you know, you really don't know. I mean, we don't know. We're guessing. So you got to go out. Like, don't trust me. Don't trust anybody else who says something is true. You go to the horse's mouth and find out. What 3 tips do you have for someone who needs to change careers? Are there any money available for inventors producing prototype for the invention? Yes. Don't spend money on an invention company. Okay, inventors, don't spend money on invention company. Okay, change careers. Yeah, I don't. One thing I would do is go to your career one stop and say, I have to get a new job and I want to know what kind of training money is available. So you get a sense of, okay, if you wanted to be another donation. Well, that's awfully nice, Lance. Thank you so much. Is there a way for a veteran to get a generator for their home? California is having blackouts, and I'm CPAP machine. I'd start by calling 211 out there and mention that, because there may be, very likely, for the CPAP machine. So call 211, and then also the best way to find out about stuff just for veterans, but don't get stuck on just looking for things for veterans, because other people have problems with CPAP machines not paying. So you don't want to get stuck in it, but you would check for veterans. And here's what you do. You go to your county veterans service office, and ask them, for help. But yeah, there are things like that, so start looking. It's going to be digging. Call your elected official. You're a constituent, you have a serious problem, you're a veteran and everything. So that's something. You get other people digging around for you. That's another way to get it done. The 3 things to do for a new career. Start volunteering at things that you may like to do. Okay, so you thought you'd always like to work in the circus. Just find a circus and say you volunteer for a while. See what that's like. I always want to help for the homeless. See what that's like. I always want to be a teacher. Go in a local school and teach kids to read or something. Just get a vibe for what's going on. Start, you don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you what to do. And then what to do is start making money by using the gig economy. Like right now, I just came something with how people make $44,000 a year recharging little scooters. They're hiring like tens of thousands of people. You see the scooter rental here? And I just did a video on that. So if you look on my YouTube channel or on Let's Go Help on Google, you'll see this, and how people make it like $160 just for a couple hours at night to go out and recharge these scooters. And it costs nothing. See, the gig economy costs nothing to make money. So members, I'll send you a report that has a free course on how to make money in the gig economy. And then there's like 100, 200 places to do this. These are all websites. I will sign up for the circus. I have a clown car. I have a clown car too. Both my cars have question marks all over it. A guy came up to me. I was working next door. I live downtown Washington now. And he came up to me and said, "Oh, your cars make me smile every day." Yeah, because they're parked on the street right around here. I live just right downtown Washington, D.C. And that's it, even with the suit. I mean, for me to be able to wear a suit and bring smiles to people's face, man, there's nothing better I could do in life, right? God bless you, Brother Lance. Oh, thank you. Shonda. Yeah, supportive services for veterans and families. That sounds good. Mr. Woodford. try local DHS, Department of Health and Services, I guess, and maybe ask a local hardware store or church, or yes, and that's right. 211 is where to find a lot of local nonprofits that help stuff like that. Is there any help? I'm getting a disability. Is there any help? Is there any help if I'm getting a disability? Yes. Even if you're not getting a disability, there's help. Thank you. I'll sign up for the circus. Good. I don't know that I could have access to previously written grant. Yeah. Oh, I can see everything. My first New York Times bestseller was a book I copied from at the government printing office. Nothing in the government is copyrighted. It can't be. We own it. This is us. And that's what's important. How do I get help for private student loans? Yes, I mean, I have some reports on all that, and you don't go to Google, don't go any of these things. Here's the two places to start. There's a lot of nonprofits that help you for free legally. They'll fight the things for you and all this kind of stuff. But the two places to start is consumerfinance.gov. Put delinquent student loans, or just put student loans and start looking there. They have a good information about what you can get away with and what you can't, and things like that, and who to contact. Also, the Department of Education, so that's ed.gov. If you go there and put student loan and put the student loan ombudsman. Okay, student loan ombudsman. You want it? They're the government people that will fight for you. So if you think you're getting screwing around with someone, forgiveness. See, you'll find out about the forgiveness programs there too. People are going to call you on the phone. They're going to make money from you. If they're calling you, they're looking for you on the internet or on the phone or anything. That means they're getting money from you one way or another. You don't even know it yet. Because if you owe all this money, they're going to get a percentage of it. Otherwise, if you do it yourself, or have one of these free experts do it for you, then you could use that money and put it in your pocket or to pay back down your loan better. Man, I'm glad that I came to this site. Oh, thanks, Strong. I am currently in need of $600. I'm a college student. Well, it depends on what it's for, but there's a lot of emergency money. There's about 4 or 5 organizations in every county that gives out emergency money. The place to start is your county. Your county Office of Community Development. Okay, so contact your county Office of Community Development, and just don't say emergency. You have financial problems, emergency financial problems. Just say something general. So you say that, because the more general you are, the more people could open their mind. If you say, "Oh, I want a grant," the emergency money is not even called grant, so you won't even find it. So you can't. You have to learn a system in a way, because having a little information, is difficult, because you say something that's not that way at all. Like asking for grants. If you ask for a grant, you're missing 80% of the free money. Okay? How do you know that? It's difficult. I need $1,800 for a lawyer. Any suggestion? What's the lawyer for? I mean, do you really need a lawyer? That's the first question. The lawyer needs $1,800. You may not. What's the lawyer for? Great video. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Thanks. Oh, another. Wow, what is this? Why are people throwing money? I gotta get my catcher's mitt. Maybe I'll play in the game tomorrow if they have one. Oh, that's awfully sweet of people to do that. And I mean, that's really touched me. I can't believe that people treat me so much. I mean, I can't. It's still, for a guilty Catholic, it's hard for me to believe. Let's go for president. Oh, that sounds like a job. That sounds dreadful. Okay, what's the lawyer for? Come on, tell me. Good, maybe we could get around that. Legal fees. And actually, there's a crowdfunding site for legal fees. Just for legal fees. A lot of people use crowdfunding for legal. Can say, what's the best way to make money at home? You're the one that need lawyer fees. What are the lawyers for? What the best way is what's good for you. And I don't know what's good for you because I don't know you well. They call it the gig economy. There's a couple hundred platforms, these are websites, that you could make money at home by doing nothing. Like here, Yeah, this is the one I just said the video on. Okay. Just look on the last today. It's up there now. If you're on my YouTube channel or on the closed Facebook group, you'll see this about scooters, and it makes. And I think the title is like make $160 in a couple hours at night at home. You know, and that's you get in your car, you go out and recharge scooters. That's what people are doing, and making up to like $40,000 a year just doing that. You know, so anybody can do it. Hi, do you know where to go to make money at home? Yes, I think I just covered that a little bit. Yeah, and I have a report. So if you're a member of Let's Go through my videos on YouTube in the past, because they're sprinkled in there, a lot of those things. And I have a report. If you're a member of Let's Go Help, that's the closed Facebook group. And to join, it's $20 a month. And you eat all you want. free.let'sgo.com/let's-go help. Let's Go Help. Okay. So how do we become a member? There it is. You see the address right above that, Rhina. free.let'sgo.com/let's-go-help. Let's Go. Did you ever consider sorting information by the state that offers it? Yes, I have individual. I have now. I spent about 3 years doing that just for personal money. So I have like reports for every state, and they're like $70, $60 or so, 70. And for your state, like 300 and some programs in your state. So where to go in that state. Now I've been doing this 40 years. I always wanted to do that. I finally did. So I spent the last couple of years doing it, and that's available. Then when I do customize, that takes longer, is the one for housing. So I do it for your city, and the one for business or nonprofits, and I do it for your state and city. Let's go. Thanks for all the useful info and the pleasant conversation. Oh, that's nice. Good night, Andre. Nice of you to say that. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all you guys for being so nice in what you say. I mean, I think there's nothing better that we could give each other, you know, in life except kind words. Yeah, and they're just a wonderful gift in life, you know, to say something kind to somebody else. Did you ever consider starting a price? Yeah, thanks for all the useful info and pleasant conversation. Thanks. I get a contract with the community development. How can I get in contact with the community development office? Just call your local county government. There are other two backup ways: is your library, community development, okay, and your elected official, okay, or you could try just 211.org, and you could call them. You call them, because then you could ask, hey, how do I find my community development office for my county? I haven't been here before. Hey, Mr. Let's Go, I haven't been here before. Wow, oh, yeah, that sort of looks familiar. Well, I've been here for 76 years. I remember seeing you on commercials when I was a kid and I had no idea that you really helped people. You thought I was just ripping people off, didn't you? Well, I think some people thought that too. But if that was the medium of the day, and that's right, people who were trying to communicate to people, you have to use what's available. Now that at least it doesn't work for me, and trying to learn the social media to do that. And this is nicer because look, I could talk for 45 minutes now. You know, couldn't do that. I had to say it in 60 seconds. You know, you make the world smile. Thanks for your support. O.T. Jackson. Thank you. Dion, what is a blessing used to see you late at night? That was thank you. So that's good. You can send me the help me. Make the world smile. That is a blessing. I lost something. Dunn's number. Wait, you need a Dunn's number? What do you need a Dunn's number? You only get a Dunn's number when you're finished, right? And you get the number that you're done. I mean, all that stuff. If some bureaucrat wants that, you give it to them. But no, If you want to sell anything, you want to be business, you just concentrate on getting a customer. And you'll figure out all the rest when people, hey, don't you have this? And then you do it when a customer says, yeah, if you get this, then I'll buy it from you. Okay, that's when you do it. There's too many things because we could both sit here and think of, 100 things we may need if we have a business. And there may be some justification for every one of them, but they're not critical. You don't need a lawyer. Somebody said, you don't even have a business yet. What the hell do you need a lawyer for? Yeah. You need a board of directors. Why? You don't have a customer yet. What the hell do you need a board of directors for? And the only people that matter in any business is you and customers. So you, and you're not sure what to do, and you could think of 1,000 things to do, but you're not sure what is right until you start trying things with customers. And that's all you should worry about. The rest is bullshit. Yeah, it's just other experts trying to convince you that this is important so they can get money from you before you get any money. Now, don't do that. You only give money to people if they're giving you money. Digging the outfit, good. Well, any other quick questions before I go, guys? So here's the website to join. free.lesgo.com/ Okay. Now, if you don't want to join, and I understand, don't worry about it, is free.lesgo.com, then Let's Go member. I have 35 little videos there that will teach you about the kinds of things the government has available, how you could use it. Hi, Ron Patton. Shonda Rai is there. Yeah, why don't you send me an email, okay? Shonda. And here's the other one. free.lesgo.com/Let's Go member. Go there and like I say, it's put your email address in so I have that. I can send you stuff. But more importantly, after you do that, I have 35 little videos that you can watch. They're just short, a couple minutes a piece, that take you through all the different things that are available in the government. So you can follow up on them yourself. Will do. Okay, good. Thank you. That's it. Here's an email. Let's Go Free Radio. And if you don't hear from me in a day or two, just yell at me because I forget. Home insurance, car insurance, yes. Help. Any help for Marylanders who own homes needing help heating? Yes, lots. I mean, that's county, that's state, that's nonprofit organizations. There's a couple of federal programs, but start at your county. Can you let us know how to talk to 211 like templates? No, you just talk from your heart. You don't try to pretend what they want to hear. You just say, hey, I need help with my heating bills. That's it. That's all you have to do. Hey, I want to start a business and I just need help doing that. Don't say, hey, I need $50,000 to go to Hawaii or something. No. People want to help people. Can you let us know how to talk to? Okay, that's it. Any help from Maryland? Yes. Home insurance, car insurance. Is that to pay for insurance or know about it? I mean, if it's home insurance, is it mortgage insurance? Let's go for president. Oh, I don't want to work. I don't want a job. I work like hell every day, but I do it when I don't want to, which is all the time. But I want to have the option of saying, shit, I don't want to work today. Yeah. And that to me is probably the most selfish thing I do in life is controlling my time. I mean, like I say, I work as harder than I would for anybody else. Free, cheap internet. Yes, there are programs for that. And even computers, and yeah, there's a lot. God, I forget what they call it. If you search my, on the YouTube channels, I've written that up a couple times. Let us know how to talk. That's okay. Okay, guys. Listen, it's like 9:30. Hey, what's the game? You still in the game? Saunders, let's go. Is he older than me? I don't know. We're too old to be president. Yeah. Thanks, Joe. Thank you, guys. Free, cheap internet. Yeah. Yeah, if you get stuck and can't find it, send me an email. And I'll remember it. If you don't hear from me in a day or two, beat on me again. Yeah. I love to help, but sometimes I just forget. I got to take care of paying customers first. So if you're not a paying customer, then it's, a little hard. Go Astro. Are they winning? Thanks for doing YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's Peeler. Remember you well. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. And actually, on Let's Go Help, I got like about 34, 35 reports on income opportunities to take advantage of. So it's a good shopping list to find good free stuff without having to. See, the problem is we don't know even what to ask for. There's just so much stuff. So that's what I find a neat thing and then show you how you could use it. You didn't even know it. And that's my job. Have a good night. Awesome, that will help here. Well, thank you again, guys, and thank you for all the kind words you said. I really appreciate it. It helps my life a whole lot, so thank you. I'll be back.